What's up, gamers? Here we are with another awesome base tour. We've got Timber here with us. He's going to show us around his world. How many days do we got on this thing? How many days do we
Like
got here?
485 or so, I think.
485. Wow, that's impressive.
Creeping up on 500.
Creeping up on 500. Apparently, he's got some pretty cool stuff to show us. So we're going to check this thing out, man. You guys are awesome. Don't forget to hit the like button. Comment down below what's the most thing you like the most about the most of the build with the most of the most. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Comment down below what's your favorite part. Subscribe, notification bell. Check us out on Twitch in the description. Show this man some love in the chat. Let's check this place out, man. Let's see what we got going on.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Show
This
us
is my
around.
first little like armory space. Nothing too crazy. Just some turrets and
Is this kind of like
little
their
space to protect.
starter base type thing, I guess?
Yeah, sorta.
Whoa!
Let's see what we can find.
Holy
Yeah, it's
crap! What is that?
This is my castle, man. This is my castle. I've been working on this
Holy
endlessly.
engulfed bird feeder. Holy crap.
Yeah, it's the pagoda base to end all pagoda bases.
Wow, that it is. Jesus Christ, dude. I can't wait to check that out. What the heck?
Thank you.
What is this little puny wooden base there? I don't even care about this anymore. What the heck?
Right? Yeah, this is purely a sacrificial base because this was the only place I used
Holy
to
crap.
get raids.
I have my
So it
name on
protected
this.
The whole base.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's for you
Is
for
this
the
the
tour.
care, is this the care package?
It is. I didn't want you to
Nice.
get too hungry or anything.
Everybody
you know?
always gives me care packages. It's so wonderful.
It's like I wouldn't want you running around naked and alone.
Even
Like,
a
that would be
freaking
unfortunate.
spicy staff. Okay.
Right? And your new favorite build's in there too.
Oh, I gotcha.
Your
What do we
tick
have lurking
makuhita.
around out
My
here?
tick Michael.
Yeah, so you can either take the Rainbow Road and go underneath.
Oh.
That's sort of the fun way, or you can run on
Oh.
top and then you can see the whole base better. So I mean, up to you. Or we
I
can
want to
do
take
both.
this
It's kinda
Rainbow Road. This sounds sick. And I got my aphid slippers on. We're zooming.
nice and quick.
Yeah, look at this. Holy.
Yeah,
This
so
is
this
cool.
leads you up to the main base. You can jump. I jump in the water a lot to get all the way down from the roof.
Yeah, I would
so
imagine so. Oh
a lot
my
of
god, this
spots
looks
to get back up.
crazy.
Yeah, so we'll start with the outside. Yeah, this is the sort of front entrance. It's got turret towers on both sides, or literally around 360 degrees of the whole base.
And just so everybody knows, Timber has an architectural background, which is probably why this looks so freaking cool. Anyway, continue.
I kind of
Sorry.
love building. I love building. Yeah, so yeah, so another Rainbow Road. God loved these bridges. I was
Oh,
having fun with
nice.
them with the ash cement stuff. So this leads you to the sap collection area.
Oh,
Got to
dude.
be nice and efficient.
Wow,
Had to have it super
that's
close to the base.
impressive. I didn't even think about it here.
It works super well, and because I've got 7 trillion torches in this base, I go through this stuff.
Oh yeah,
relentlessly.
yeah, I did too, dude.
Never ending. It's
That's
a
amazing.
grind.
I didn't even think about those logs out here. That's a huge tip.
Yeah,
man.
they work. Yeah, they work really well, and you can place them on all of the logs, even the weird ones going straight up and stuff. So it's you can
Yeah,
go
they're-
ham. I think that gets like 120
That
sap,
log
just
is like
what I have.
kind of flat too, so it's easy to walk on.
Yeah,
very
it
nice.
works well. I love it. Like the architectural stuff. So we got some like flying buttress designs over here around the outside of the whole base.
That's so
Had
cool.
fun. I'm kind of obsessed with the crow roofs, as you
I
can see.
love the
It's-
inlaid like mushroom walls too. Like that's just enough depth to make that look
that's-
really sweet.
Sort of something that we'll get into when we get to the inside, but this is all kind of a custom build. It's not built on the locking points or the
Gotcha.
quick connect points that they do. Each wall of this base is built individually on itself.
Wow.
So they kind of all overlap. They look like they're all connected, but once we get into it, you can see there'll be little gaps and stuff. It's kind of a crazy. I went a little overboard. And fell in love with
Holy
the pagoda.
mushroom forest.
Yeah, so I got some supersized because I use a lot of mushrooms, as you can see.
Yeah.
I got my
definitely.
little Jurassic Park base over here to hide from the infected stuff that's spawned
Oh,
that I
yeah.
didn't know was going to be there. So I
Yeah,
had to
no
build a
kidding,
base.
dude. I hate that they're there too. Yeah.
And they destroy this endlessly. So I'm constantly rebuilding and repairing it. So it's kind of
Jeez.
miserable.
Yeah, I would
There's
assume
got
so.
some places over here to get up and down from the water if you fall in.
Oh,
'cause I do
nice.
it a
Little
lot.
boat ramp.
Little boat ramp, yeah. Then over here is my like basketball court that I'm sort of working through. Not finished yet. That's one of the to be finished projects, but I still haven't gotten that basketball throwing or the pebble throwing
Oh
challenge
yeah,
rocks.
dude. Holy smokes.
But I built it out so it's the perfect distance. So eventually I'll get that achievement, you know.
That's pretty crazy. Yeah, that looks
And
awesome.
then
It's like a basketball
we
farm or barn or whatever.
just so simple barn. Yeah, I was like, I'm not in love with the style yet, so I haven't fully committed to it. And then this is just weed stem collection.
Let's
You
see
can
what we
just
can
go
find.
down there to that little space
have
and
a look
collect
around.
all these pallets and fill
Oh
them up.
yeah, that's not a bad spot to get pallets from.
Made
or
it
sticks.
super efficient with the zip line too. It's like 10 times faster than just going and collecting everything.
Dude, this thing looks nuts. I love this.
Thank you. I've like probably 2 weeks ago, I had just started the top on top of the pagoda. So
I
there's
actually
been a
really
ton of
like this.
progress.
I really like this a lot, actually. Just this little.
Thank you.
I might have to do something like that to fill in my little streets.
Yeah, I was like just looking for details and stuff, and I saw that you could grow this special clover here.
Mm-hmm.
So I did a super grow. So eventually I'll try to cut it all down and get 4 of them if I get super lucky. But
Yeah,
it's
yeah, I did that. I did that today
pure
with
luck.
sprigs. I was trying to get the
Yeah.
like the 4 bunches of sprigs.
Yeah, I have a couple of those inside the base. Over here, I got a little barn for the pets, and Wendell, because he's a filthy animal.
He is a filthy animal.
So he stays in here. And he never leaves.
Good.
Then more pallet storage, more grass storage and stuff. Kind of felt like that was natural on top of the barn space, and I was like, I really love like the materials in this game, and like the different blocks and
Oops.
stuff, and
At
how
least it's
not
clean.
just using one type of block in every type of build. So each
Right.
space that I've built out, I've kind of tried to have like use different materials, try
Yeah.
different shapes and
Yeah,
all
I
sorts
like
of stuff.
that.
So
You
it's
know,
been-
I'm not a huge fan of just the plain Jane. I love seeing like over the top
Yeah.
weird stuff.
Yeah, and it makes it like the details of everything.
This
kinda, like, pop,
freaking
like, as
quarter,
adding
dude.
little things. Yeah, it took me forever to get this built in a way that worked around this quarter because it's the only thing. The pagoda is a glitchy mess. It lets you build however you want in it. You can
Right.
build walls through it. That quarter, you'll never build anything on that ever.
That's crazy.
So this is the first floor. This is like my workshop building area. Got all the
Nice.
all my storage, all the crafting stuff, my little bed. I fell in love with this space purely because of the science station.
Oh yeah,
being
dude. It's so
inside the
it's
pagoda
so
and,
it's
like-
so convenient.
It's the most convenient thing because I'm constantly searching for crow feathers and lint and burrs and stuff to
Mhm.
fill up this ridiculous space. Because when I first started this was all weed stems and stuff, and I broke every piece of it and rebuilt it one
Right,
by
right,
one
right.
with
Yeah, that's
burrs,
awesome.
with burr floors and stuff.
And the freaking firefly lanterns too. Those are a pain.
Yeah, a grind, and they're everywhere. I got a lot of those. Yeah, so we got a kitchen, that stuff. We'll go up to the elevator last to the special newish area.
Oh, okay.
But I love all the mushroom like roof details and stuff. Like that made everything pop a lot.
Yeah, yeah. It looks super awesome.
The other interesting thing about the base is if you look like in one of these, there's actually it's a double wall. So there's a full wall is what makes the depth on the outside, and then there's half of a space and then another wall
Oh
to be
wow.
on the inside. So that's kind of how I got the depth effect to be like inside the pagoda in the wall.
That's crazy, dude.
And sort of get the mushroom
Fantastic.
walls in there to be a little more special, and then you can kind of see it a little bit better in here.
This is
And
amazing.
then the second level is
I'm continuously
food.
blown away here.
Thank you. I put a lot of time into this, so
It's
I'm
no
loving
women
this.
crime, but
So I got my drying racks, water, the exactly what you've been doing, the growing beds,
Yeah,
getting the
yeah,
super
yeah.
growth stuff. Just looks a little bit cooler.
Oh, what the
Gotta-
heck? Oh, I gotta do this. Is that just regular
don't the
mushrooms?
Yeah, you just grow the little white mushrooms. It's kind of a pain because it's the same things as the sprig to get the super growth ones. These are only
Right.
2, but they fill up the full space. and
Dude,
they
that
look
is
freaking awesome, right?
wild. Yeah, I've never even seen it look like that before. That's crazy.
I followed some guy on YouTube, and he had them in a build, so I was like, I love it.
Just some guy. He
Got a
doesn't even know
little-
that guy's name, but he knows me. No,
I
I'm
know,
kidding.
I got it. It's all see-through all the way, all see-through.
Some guy.
Got a
Poor guy.
little atrium space in here. You can see up to the next level. Just kind of messing with things. I
Oh
fell in love
man,
with the base. That
I do love everything about this. The ceiling
it
freaking details. This is crazy.
Yeah, it didn't start getting really cool and interesting. Like I felt the same as you, where I had a huge patch where I was like, I hate this game now. Like I
Right.
want to keep going, but I can't. I'm just dying.
Yep.
And it happened when I started adding all the detail and stuff, and then just like,
Yep.
especially when they added the like break and get all your when you can break and
Oh yeah, yeah.
recycle all of
Return,
your
yeah,
stuff.
return all your stuff. That was huge.
That was a game changer. Yeah, got a little like seating area out here.
Oh,
You can,
nice.
look
Yeah.
at the wall. Nothing too special, but it had a spot. There was space. I had to do something with it, you know.
Yep.
If we go up to the next level, this is kind of all the little new stuff that they added in the newest patch. So I just have everything kind of laid out in its own little area.
Oh yeah, just little.
Loved all the sign sets and all that stuff. I just got
Yep.
into that because I finally finished buying all of the stuff in the science machine. So I
Yeah,
have
the
all
clocks
of
are
it now.
super cool, man. I'm actually like really
they did
impressed.
A really good job.
Like they actually keep the right time and they ding dong every hour and all that.
Yeah, and they make like this is what makes a base like really come alive. It's the little details and just having it.
Yeah, and that's
build
something
up.
I've always sucked at, but I'm actually trying to like dive
tough.
into now.
It's tough.
I always start building just really big things, and then I am like, oh god, it just looks really plain now.
Yeah, that's like my biggest advice. A little tip for you is always have like a reason for why you're building a space. It makes it a lot easier to kind of come up with like what it's going to look like, why the shape is the shape it is. Like makes it a lot more
have
interesting.
a theme behind
That's how
it
I kind of kept.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like this is just a big balcony that goes around the entire base.
That's pretty awesome.
Fun chandeliers. Been messing with the lights and stuff because of the new update. Loved all the change in lighting and all that too.
Yeah, those look pretty cool too.
They look insane. On like I got some stuff up higher that's cooler lights.
That's a fun little mess right there in the corner there.
Yeah, that's part of like what I was saying. Each wall is built independently of itself, so like they kind of in all these corners they kind of meet in weird ways if you pay attention.
Yeah,
you have to really look, but they all work.
Right.
It's kind of funny, like thinking back to when this base first started. It was just a grass floor, and I was placing one grass floor so it perfectly fit in those doors and centered all of these walls on these exact like openings so it would work as I built up higher and higher.
Isn't that awesome when you get weird with it and then it starts to like come together?
Yeah, it got so exciting.
That's kind of how those underlit road things I've been working on now. I'm like, oh my god, I found a mechanic that actually works.
Yep. Yeah, like same thing. Your miner hat stuff. I had figured that out, and when I was building my armory up on the roof, and I was like, "This." I didn't know that it actually lit up. So
yeah.
You started almost the same day. You started working on that cool little space to show off your armor. I was like, "Dang, that's a great idea." So I used it to make the mantis creepier here because I didn't want to just copy your idea.
Right. No, feel free, man. That's why I do it, so everybody can figure it out. Yeah, it looks super cool.
The boss area, just kind of like all the big stuff. And then over on this side, if you can squeeze through all the bug stuff.
Yep.
I have a little another little space that's got all of the bug mounts, all of the wall mounts, the statues. Kind of like, some of them are a little glitchy because the pagoda sometimes lets you place on the walls and sometimes doesn't let you place on the walls.
Yeah.
It's been a process.
It's almost like this concrete from the pagoda like almost gives you like a additional building material because it looks so much better than the concrete walls do.
Right? It doesn't have like the wood in it and stuff. Yeah, it's like I really liked making the pagoda. And like for me, building here was like it gave it just the build some direction for the whole thing too, which was really nice. Made it a lot easier to like come up with how does this space look because it's already predetermined. Right. Yeah, it was just
super awesome.
I had to get them all built. Had to get all of them in here, and they're all kind of organized with each other a little bit. Goes all the way around to the other side.
Very cool, man.
Yeah, so that's the main part of the base. We got to go all the way back downstairs now.
Okay.
Because I don't come up here often. And
is
we
this
can take the elevator.
I was about to say, is this the part where we get to see the super secret elevator?
Yeah, the super secret elevator. So I'm hoping that this works for you because I
Okay.
know multiplayer is really fun and works amazing on jump.
Yeah, it's
Things,
mostly
jump
like
webs.
cross-play with Xbox is when things start getting weird.
I hope. So if you just stand in the middle and hold forward, there's a wall at the very end, and you just don't hold forward once you're about to hit the wall. Just
All
let
right.
go and let it do itself.
Okay.
The last one, you just let go, and it'll bounce you on up.
All right. Looks like we're good. Oh.
And it kind of self-corrects if you go for a little while. If you just kind of bounce on it.
There we go.
There you go.
We're good.
Yep. And that's the thing. Yeah. So this is the upper area.
I like that. I've
don't
never
really
felt
know-
more like a ping pong ball before.
Right. I enjoy it. That was the only way to get to the top of the the hat because you have to go all the way out and around. It was
Oh
really fun
yeah,
building
yeah.
that.
You do have to
It was-
kind of.
It was a blast. Yeah. So this is my armory space.
Okay.
Got all the armor sets, all the weapons set
Oh
up, built
my
around
god, the firefly
backlighting and
lamps.
stuff. Yeah, they're all the way around in its exact pattern the whole way, and all of them have the 3 torches on it too. So, and then there's torches everywhere. So it was really fun building all of this.
Yeah, that's expensive.
Yeah, it's like if I was gonna build a mega base, like it was gonna be as bougie and as fancy as possible.
Right,
'cause that's
absolutely.
just what makes it cool.
Dude, these humps.
But
Everything about this is so sick. I can't get enough of this.
thank you. Yeah, it's like
Holy
it all
crap.
kind of worked out. I'm kind of impressed how it all worked out. I know it seems really, really well planned out, but a lot of this is just like building, rebuilding,
Happenstance.
breaking. Oh, that would be kind of interesting. I started like I had to build out and around the like brim of the pagoda to
Right.
build up here. Like I had to connect it to the walls to be able to build up on top of it and glitch
Right.
all of these through all of this. So it was a very interesting process. And it's
Yeah, I
slow.
could imagine. So if you ever
slow
want to,
process.
if you ever want to build up here like this, just know you got your work cut out for you.
Yeah, you really have to plan well at the beginning. But I fell in love with like the ash cement, and like I saw people start doing like the triangles like this and like flipping them. Loved it. Have a bunch of little kind of seat places like you come out and see over the base and everything. I started messing with all of the roof material, crow roofs and stuff. 'Cause they're
Right.
kind of like attached weird, and they allow you to do a lot of interesting shapes and stuff. So I've
Yeah.
really enjoyed like kind of pushing the limits of the building in this game. Because like
Yep,
you can
yeah.
see here, like how this meets. That's because the walls are totally separate from each other. So like this portion
yeah.
is connected to this wall, but you can't perfectly connect it, and they like overlap weirdly and stuff. So I just kind of
Right.
left them as they were.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
We go up this
Yeah,
area.
we
This
could
is
look
my,
past that part.
Yeah. So that was all the armor and stuff. This is sort of just an open space that I was having fun with. Like I loved these openings, and it allowed you to get up on the roof and stuff. This goes all the way around and has different colors on every single side.
Oh
So
wow.
the new lighting is so sick.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
just like it looks
so many
cool.
so many
I'm
rainbow
so
roads here.
obsessed. Yeah, I fell in love with all the different colors and couldn't decide, so I made each side its own color.
This is insane, man.
And then the last kind of like big area is if you come up here, this is my zipline return
Okay.
space. So all the zip lines up at the top tower go out and come back. Oh, I fell through the hole.
Oops.
They go up and they come back at this area.
Timber
So
go
this is
down
the
the
area where all
hole.
of them-
Yeah, that looks amazing. This is
Yeah, I
something
love
kind
the
of like,
lighting.
yeah. I remember seeing this kind of backlighting thing on another base tour video, so that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I just kind of was like, I saw someone do the backlighting, and I was like, I have to find my own way to kind of make this into my base. And I thought making the top of the pagoda like a big lantern. Unfortunately, it doesn't load the light far enough out, but
I
if
know,
you could,
that stinks.
it would look so cool from
Right.
halfway across the map to see
Oh,
this
yeah.
like glowing pagoda. So
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
then
it
the
does
colors
stink that
from below.
the light rendering doesn't work very far, but at the same time, if it did, it would probably make the game lag a whole lot
Oh,
more.
I can only imagine. My game doesn't love how much I've built. It definitely struggles sometimes.
Right.
And like the crow lands right here, and he doesn't glitch. Weirdly enough, he doesn't care that the base is here.
I didn't
But
even think about the crow.
Yeah, if you're standing here while he lands, it's amazingly, it didn't happen until 450 days into the game. I was up on top of one of the
Let's see what's around.
lasers, and getting a crow feather naturally. And he landed on top of me, and I got stuck in his butt. It was inside of the crow, and I couldn't move. I was literally stuck for 10 minutes till he went somewhere else on the map, just
That's
sitting
funny.
there. And I came back, sat here, and was putting the crow feathers on, and he did it again within like 10 minutes, landed on top of me again. It was like, so it does glitch out a little bit.
That's
it's
crazy.
Funny, but
yeah, I remember there was another tour I did where you just puked again. I'm sorry, Bubba. Go sit down and relax, please. He's just still sick, man. I don't know. Like he's running around like he's fine, but and then all of a sudden just arfs everywhere. I don't understand what's wrong with him right now. But
it sounds like a rough day. It really does.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
What's this bounce web? I just seen a bounce web. Oh god, what did I do?
So that goes up to the top of the zip tower, which will go up to. I was going to show you one more like little bridge area down here,
stuck,
and then we'll go up the zip tower and kind of end over there.
Yep, what we got?
Yeah, so if you come over here, you go down. This is my third upper yard traverse to get up here. So it's like a little fun bridge. This is when I really started experimenting with the crow roofs and stuff because they're so cool and they work really well with like the different angles and stuff.
I've got such a
slowly building them out.
I've got such a cool idea for a suspension bridge at some point. I can't wait to get to that point, but it's so far away still.
Yeah. Oh, I'm coming.
You don't want the smoke. Oh, okay.
There he is. Now he's dead.
Now he's dead.
I've been messing with the different builds in this game and I've been trying to like theory craft some new stuff since everyone kind of just says I like this armor set and I've never been someone like likes one armor set.
Yeah,
so some of these builds
I always like the underdog.
Like different. Yeah, so like I've been messing around with the ideas like wearing like the lightest armor you could possibly wear, aphid clover center body and then an eye patch and like challenge mode, or like this would be the biggest stamina, fastest exploring the map sort of build.
Right.
Like underwater builds. Been messing around like the build, like actual building, like same stuff you wear, the the pupa hat.
Oh yeah.
Red ant armor.
The builder kit.
Yeah, the builder kit. It's like I have one way over here. I was messing around with the idea of because I never use the termite armor. And I never really see anyone except for like I am Cade. He uses a little bit of it. But, like, fun builds that you could use with it because like no one pushes those like individual armor pieces.
Yeah.
Use with other things. So I was
well,
like,
and see what I did.
So, like,
what I didn't know for the longest time was the fact that you don't need all three pieces to get the bonus effect. You just get an increased bonus effect if you have all three.
Yeah.
So for the longest time, I didn't even realize you could mix up anything. I thought you had to have the full set to get the bonuses, but you don't.
So like
you
this,
just get
the build
reduced.
I'm using now is like I've really enjoyed the wizard hat, the ox beetle chest, and then the moth leggings because you get ranged cut with your frost staff.
Yeah, and then faster charge time with the ox chest. Yep.
It's a really good combo instead of just one over the other. So it's kind of there's a lot of potential in this game, especially because there's open spots as you can see. I'm really hopeful that they'll start adding some other stuff because I'm like, why is there no ladybird armor? Why is there no stink bug armor?
Yeah,
why is there not a full gas set or something like that? Like there's so much potential.
I think there will be. I think it's just going to be a very long process, kind of like Minecraft, you know, like they update Minecraft like once every 6 months with something new. I think it's going to probably be something like that. I think they're going to continue to add to this game forever.
So good though. Like, yeah, if they just like every 6 months, 8 months, 12 months, just once a year they came out with new stuff, I would always get back on.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've literally nearly 100%ed this game. Like not 100% on the report card, but I have 3 trinkets and a couple gold cards left. So it's like I'm playing this game. I fully plan on getting every single piece in this game at some point.
Yep, just like we've talked about previous people too. It's like I don't even care if they release a DLC and it costs $100. I'd buy 10 of them.
Exactly. So we could finish it off by going up the zip line tower.
Okay, I feel like we need a running start here.
Yeah, full speed, hold forward the whole way. Never let go.
Okay. Full speed forward the whole way, don't let go. Oh, dang.
And hold forward all the way up to the top, too.
Okay.
The last one bounces you twice. Also, it's a little goofy.
Yep, I'm trying to find the. There we go. All right.
Working.
Oh,
It's working.
there we go.
Yep.
Oh,
There you
what?
did it. You might have to jump out.
Woohoo!
Yeah, and then this is my zip tower area. So, just been messing around with all the mushroom
Marshmallows.
blocks and
The marshmallow
the good
blocks.
old marshmallow. They
I mean, they
kinda
might
look
as
like
well be
marshmallows,
marshmallows.
honestly. They really are. They should make it. Yeah, it's food. It is. Yeah.
But thank God they didn't
is.
make it the top of the mushroom, so it was just like red and white polka dots. That would be awful.
True. Yeah, it looks way better this way.
Very cool.
Yeah, this is sort of the last place on the base tour, and we can sort of you can
do
take
us,
one of
do
these
us,
zip
do
lines
us a
and get
fadeaway
good-
here.
Don't look down.
Yeah, get a fadeaway. I
Don't
could
look down.
always sleep and make it day 2, so it's a little easier to see, but you can still kind of see.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can definitely see it. It's insane, man.
It's huge. I'd say, honestly, all I've really been doing is crow feather collector simulator.
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
past week, 2 weeks.
Yep.
I had a lot of this built and prepared, but to finish off, I built every single crow feather on the top of this when we first started talking.
Nice.
So it's been a grind.
You're like, oh God,
know
I
where
got a
every
lot of
spawn
work to
is.
do.
90% of these zip lines go to where a crow feather spawns.
Oh, that's
close to it.
That's funny.
Because that's what my life is in this game. But it looks so cool. I couldn't not do it.
It
I
has to
started
be
with the crow
done.
feathers. It had to be done.
Right.
It's an obsession, and I'm happy about
So
it.
do you have plans like after this is complete? Do you have like other building plans anywhere or?
I think I'm gonna take a little bit of a break from the game, at least a
Mhm.
week or two. I'm kind of a little burned out from finishing it off for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
And I'm really hoping soon that they release something new. And then if maybe when they release something new, I'm gonna come back because I have the starting part of building a castle on
Gonna have a
Moldorps.
look around.
Right.
It's a little difficult because you can't actually glitch any of the materials through him.
Oh,
so you
I
have to be
gotcha.
a little more precise. So I don't know how that's gonna work. I've also thought about over on the rock pond waterfall thing. Over
Oh
there,
yeah.
fountain thing. I've thought about rebuilding Hogwarts there because I'm kind
that
of
would be cool.
obsessed with Harry Potter. So that'd be a fun one. I've started the blueprints over there a
There you
little
go.
bit for that, and then I've also thought about building a sand castle
That would be
and
pretty
building
sick.
some giant base in the sand castle and kind of see what that starting like building over the sand castle's current dimensions. And so I've started that a little bit too.
Yeah, I've thought about engulfing the entire sandbox in a pyramid and just making the whole thing to
Yeah.
where it's nighttime inside.
That would be crazy,
It's-
right?
it's
I was,
always
I was
night.
curious because I've created some shadows over there, and I do think you can create your own shadows by building, so you
Yep.
wouldn't even need any of the sizzle protection if you did it.
Mhm.
So it'd
It
be
would
worth
be
some effort because
interesting.
I get crow feathers over there all the time.
Right. Yeah, that'd be super wild. Well, all right, man. Well, thanks for showing us around. This has been absolutely crazy. I cannot
Appreciate it.
believe what you've done here. This is awesome. I hope everybody enjoys this as much as I did for sure. What's your word? If you guys have watched the video up to this point, we usually do it in the middle, but I totally forgot because I was so shocked the whole time. Honestly didn't even know where the middle was. I didn't know if there was an ending. But
It's a big one.
what's the word? What's your word? What you got?
We're doing timber.
Timber.
It's
Okay.
just, we're doing it. Yeah.
All right,
Get
we're
my
gonna send
little
it.
my little plug in there. Yeah.
So yeah, make sure you guys drop a comment down below with the word timber hidden in it. I'd love to see that. I can't wait to see what these people come up with. Timber.
It's fitting, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave me some comments. Leave me some comments on what you think of the
Yeah,
base.
yeah,
if you
let
think
'em
there's
know.
anything I should try, if there's things you like, I love pushing the limits of building in this game. So I'd
Yep.
love to try new stuff and do maybe an update video when
Oh,
I
that would be
start
dope.
the next build.
That would be
Because I
super
definitely,
dope.
I'm not done with Grounded, man. I'm definitely not done with Grounded.
All right, guys. Well, make sure you like and subscribe.
Woo!